Hello, Assalamualaikum. So today we have to do our business statistic assignment. So we have to do survey about doing sport activities for student Kpmbp. So for group members, first Daniel Akasha bin Fairuz, Muhammad Adam bin Muhammad Liza, Muhammad Khair Hazami bin Saidin, and me, Lukman Hakim bin Muhammad Farid. So the table of content. First, title. Second one is introduction. Number 3, problem statement. Number 4, objective. Number 5, finding. And last but not least, conclusion and recommendation. So first, for the title is survey about doing sport activities for Kpmbp student. So secondly, for introduction, our group has done a survey on the what favorite doing sports activities of Kpmbp students. The purpose of the survey is to find out what type of sports, and how much time are they doing sports activities at Kpmbp. And number 3, problem statement. Taking part in sport can help us feel fitter, healthier, and mentally strong. And that is just the start of it. Sports can also be fun, especially when played as part of a team or with family. Sport brings together a mixture of people from different communities, backgrounds, religions, and beliefs. Sport can offer a new way to meet others that you may not interact with day to day. As a result, you can make new friends, and who knows, playing a sport might even open new career and business opportunities for you. For long, sports have been viewed as a way to stay healthy and keep fit. Its benefits have gone further beyond this. It has got both physical and physiological benefits. Among the physiological benefits is mental health. Academic is related to the ability of the brain to capture, store, and process information. Sports' impact on education are limitless. Students are encouraged to participate in sports while in school. Many of them, especially college students, don't actively participate. They end up in situations they could have evaded. And we have to take responsibility and awareness to play sports for ourselves. So for the objectives there are several objectives from our survey. First, to discover more new talent among students for each sport. Second, to find the average productivity level of the student. Number 3, to gather information on the sport that was chosen by students the most. After that, to know how much rate of students doing sports at Kpmbp. And last but not least, to decide whether more students live a healthy lifestyle or not.
Okay, for my part is a graph. The first graph is a histogram. For histogram graph of data we collect from Kpmbp student. In the table, we use time used for sport. For 0 to 50 minutes, 4 student. 15 to 30 minutes, 11 student. 13 for 45 minutes, 21 student. And 45 minutes to 60 minutes, 4 student. The data we use to graph the number of students and time used for sport. For the next graph is a polygon. The data for this graph is the same as the histogram graph, but for this graph, we use the midpoint and the number of students. For the last graph is ogive. The data we use for this graph is also the same as the histogram graph, but we can look at the slide. We use the midpoint to find frequency. Okay, it's all for my parts. I would like to pass this presentation for my friend Adam.
So
This is how we find the mode, mean and median for this survey. Just like you can see here, we refer to our survey to insert the value, then we make the calculation, follow the formula to get a mode for survey. So this is formula for mean. Total of all data value divide none of data. So 150 divide by 40, the answer is 3.75. Interpret mean is the student rate 3.7 per sport activity. Formula for mode is LM plus F0 minus F1 divided by F0 minus F1 plus F0 minus F2 and multiply with C. So plus 21 minus 4 by 21 minus 4 plus 21 minus 11 and multiply with 2. So the answer is 3.26 and interpret is majority of the student rate 3.26 per sport activity. So this formula for the median is LM plus total of F divided by 2 minus FM negative 1 divided by FM multiply with CM, which is class width. So the answer is 1.92. Interpret median is from 40 student of Kpmbp. 50% student of Kpmbp rate less than 1.92 sport activity. Then 50% student of Kpmbp rate more than 1.92 sport activity. So this formula for lower quartile is L plus N divided by 4 minus FQ minus 1 divided by FQ minus 1 multiply with 2. So 2 plus 40 divide 4 minus 4 divide 21 multiply with 2. Interpret from 40 student of Kpmbp, 25% student of Kpmbp rate less than 2.57 per sport activity. Then another 75% of student Kpmbp rate more than 2.57 per sport activity. So this formula for quartile 3 is L plus 3N divide 4 minus FQ divide by FQ multiply with C. So 2 plus 3 open bracket 40 close bracket divide by 4 minus 11 divide by 36 multiply by 2. The answer is 3.06. Interpret is from 40 student of Kpmbp. 75% student of Kpmbp have rate less than 3.06 per sport activity. Then another 25% student of Kpmbp spend more than 3.06 hours per sport activity. So the formula to get interquartile is Q3 minus Q1. So 3.06 minus 2.57. The answer is 0.49. Squareness of distribution. Interpret is a positive distribution and skewed to the right because the value of mode less than the value of median and less than mean value. Okay, it's all from my part. I'd like to pass this presentation for my friend Daniel Akasha.
So my part is the conclusion. So according to the questionnaire, the students are most likely to do activity sports in the range of 30 to 45 minutes, and Kpmbp students are mostly playing sport at evening. Sport not just for fun, and they can give good effect to our body and can show the good image for the next generation. The purpose of this survey is to know and analyze how many students are active for sport and to lift our sportsmanship. So now we move to part suggestion. We want to suggest that Kpmbp have to diversify the type of sport for students. This is because all students must have a balance between mental, academic development and integrated personal development, social, physical and spiritual. Other than that, every student has interests and talents that can be developed. Next, we want to suggest that Kpmbp have to convent sport activities to ensure students stay active and fit. The reason is exercise can make students healthier. In fact, There are many benefits importance of exercise among which is can make bones and muscle become healthier and stronger. So students can improve their physical fitness, which can also help brain intelligence during training.